Scribble, scribble, scribble. What are you doing? I'm working on a sequel. I experienced another fire. Oh, come on, nobody will believe that. This is the internet. Everyone believes what's on the internet. Yeah. Hey guys, initially I was going to make a video where I shared the time I experienced another fire, but then I realized that that isn't the only school story where something like that happened. Well, there's only a few stories that I can recall, but hey, I could always make another video and more events happen. How many more are you planning on happening? Planning? That makes it sound like I caused all of the events. 5. What? I need the content. Let's start with a story that you probably wouldn't want to leave 4th grade with. Oh, I see. This is a story about what happened at the end of your 4th grade year. No, it was the end of my 5th grade year. Then why did you say 4th grade? I was just saying that it wouldn't be something you would want to leave 4th grade with. It was at my old elementary school. Me and other 5th graders were practicing a song we would sing at the graduation ceremony. Which is weird, because if I was them, I wouldn't be celebrating the transition into middle school. Save that for when you leave high school. That's the real part worth celebrating. Mainly because you don't have to go to school anymore. By the way, college is a choice. Anyway, we were all standing on these mini bleachers. If you haven't seen my I Hate Pep Rallies video, go watch it to see how cramped they were. We were all singing some song that isn't important enough for me to remember, and I started blacking out. If you didn't already know, when you stand up, you are not supposed to lock your knees. This blocks blood flow and eventually leads to a story that you tell on YouTube. I think you already know what I was doing that caused me to black out. I then fell through a few students unconscious. This was one of the only times in my life that I fainted, so I didn't know you were supposed to fall backwards. Luckily, that cloud of students in front of me broke my fall. Unfortunately, the cloud of students in the hallways normally just break me. Running sound. I got put in a wheelchair and took a break from walking. Time for the next story. Like mentioned in the intro, this is the time I experienced another fire. The weird thing is, this was only about a month after the first one. This was also around the time where that one TikTok trend was around. Basically, if you shoved lead into one of the holes in your Chromebook, smoke would appear. You cannot comprehend how popular this was at my school. Then one guy had the genius idea to put water on the Chromebook on top of the lead. I wasn't there when it happened, but I can imagine what was going on. Fire, fire, this is a fire. We got outside and the fire department came. They extinguished the fire, the school was saved, and we had to come back into one of the most dangerous buildings on Earth. This school again. These kids need to stop eating Takis. Last story. This one actually took place after I switched middle schools. The trouble just follows me wherever I go, I guess. Out of all of the stories, this was probably the weirdest. There was some threat made to the school which caused a whole team of police cars to circle the school. Then parents were alerted, which caused them to get their kids out of school. Here's something to put into perspective how little people there were there. At homeroom, I saw almost every seat filled. In second period, I saw a couple people missing. Then all the way in last period, I saw half of the class gone. I could move around in the hallways, which is almost impossible. Oh no, not again. Running sound. Do 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 do.